Hello dear students, today I am going to discuss the SET-C question paper of Higher Secondary Part 1st, subject Physical Education for the session Annual Regular Winter Zone 2021 of Kashmir Division. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear during the session Annual Regular 2022 in Summer Zone of Jammu Division. What the important information I want to share with you that as per the notification of the Jammu and Kashmir Board of School Education granted concession of 30% marks and need to attempt only 70% marks out of the total marks allotted in the question paper. Due to this reason, the time allotted in the question paper has been reduced vide his notification number 21 dated 9th of November 2021. Question paper having 3 hours duration shall have to be attempted in 2 hours and 30 minutes only. Question paper having 2 hours and 30 minutes duration paper shall have to be attempted in 2 hours and 10 minutes only. Question paper having 2 hours duration paper shall have to be attempted in 1 hour and 40 minutes only. The zoology and botany question paper having allotted time of 1 hour and 30 minutes each shall have to be attempted in 1 hour and 15 minutes each. Section A, multiple choice question, 1 marks each. Question number 1, physical education helps in the development of option first, leadership, second, creativity, third, physical fitness, fourth, all of these. Answer is option fourth, all of these. Question number 2, which of the following award is instituted for the excellence in coaching? Option first, Arjun Award, second, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award, third, Drona Acharya Award, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, Drona Acharya Award. Question number 3, the first time Olympic flag was hosted in 1920 at Antwerp in option first, Belgium, second, France, third, Greece, fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, Belgium. Question number 4, what is the duration of each inning in Kho? Option first, 9 minutes, second, 7 minutes, third, 5 minutes, fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, 9 minutes. Question number 5, terminology, tramline is associated with which game? Option first, Kabaddi, second, badminton, third, cricket, fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, badminton. Question number 6, what does CITES mean? Option first, higher, second, stronger, third, swifter, fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 7, muscle tear is also known as option first, muscle cramp, second, muscle rupture, third, muscle twist, fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, muscle rupture. Question number 8, contusion is the injury of option first, muscle, second, tissue, third, tendon, fourth, none of these. Section B, very short answer type questions. Question number 9, write the name of organ involved in circulatory system. This question is related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be, the circulatory system is composed of heart, arteries, capillaries and veins. This remarkable system transports oxygenated blood from the lungs and heart throughout the body via the arteries, or briefly explain how many types of muscles. This question is also related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be there are three types of muscles. Number 1, voluntary muscles. 2, involuntary muscles. 3, cardiac muscles. Explain all these muscles into some extent. Question number 10. Mention 4 institutions for career in physical education. This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspects in physical education. The answer may be 4 institutions for career making in physical education or as listed below. Number 1, Gandharwal, Kashmir College of Physical Education offered 2 years BPEd course. 2, Jammu and Kashmir University offered Bachelor in Physical Education and Master in Physical Education. 3, Government College of Physical Education Patiala in Punjab. 4, Hanuman Bayam Prasarik Mandal College of Physical Education at Amravati in Maharashtra. Question number 11. Name any 4 voluntary organizations involved in health promotion. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be 4 organizations involved in health promotion in the world or as listed below. Number 1, World Health Organizations. 2, World Bank. 3, United Nations Children Fund. 4, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Question number 12. Write a short note on Olympic torch. This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be the torch ceremony was introduced during Berlin Olympic in 1936. The special torch is lit by the rays of sun at Olympia in Greece. The torch is carried and relayed on foot as far as possible by the runners until it is finally taken to city where the games are to be conducted. On its way, the particular country through which it passes shall arrange for relay of runners to bear torch. Often the torch has to be taken abroad by ship or plane to cross the ocean. Question number 13. Give the full form of RICE. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitations. The answer may be R stands for rest, I stands for ice, C stands for compressions, and E stands for elevations. Explain all these forms into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 14. What is balanced diet? Balanced diet. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be balanced diet is that diet which contains all required food constituents in proper proportions. Balanced diet is quite different from a stomach full of food. In all these cases, the food is rich in carbohydrates with proteins, fats, minerals, and vitamins. The nutrients diet directly affects the health of individual. Nutrient diet is known as balanced diet. Question number 15. Make a list of fundamental skills of Kabaddi. This question is related to chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be fundamental skills of Kho-Kho or fundamental skills of Kabaddi. Kabaddi is or as follows. There are 2 types of skills, offensive and defensive skills. Offensive skills. Few offensive skills are as listed below. Number 1, to pronounce the word Kabaddi, Kabaddi. 2. Starting raid. 3. Dodging. 4. Side kick. 5. Roll back kick. Then defensive skills. Few defensive skills are as listed below. Number 1. Knee catch. 2. Ankle catch. 3. Wrist catch. 4. Thigh catch. 5. Crocodile catch. Question number 16. Write a brief note on mechanism of circulation of blood. This question is related to chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be blood comes into the right atrium from the body, moves into the right ventricle and is pushed into the pulmonary arteries in the lungs. After picking up oxygen, the blood travels back to the heart through the pulmonary veins into the left atriums, to the left ventricle and out in the body's tissues through the aortas. Question number 17. Name any 4 career options in physical education. This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspect in physical education. The answer may be the 4 career options in physical education are as under. Number 1, as a teacher in physical education. 2, as a lecturer in physical education. 3, as a coach in games and sports. 4, as an instructor. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 18. Give 2 definitions of sports psychology. This question is related to chapter number 3, psychological aspects of physical education. The answer may be the 2 definitions of sports psychology are as listed below. Number 1, according to K.M. Burns, sports psychology for physical education is that branch of psychology which deals with the physical fitness of an individual through his participation in games and sports. 2. According to Clark and Clark, sports psychology is an applied psychology. It is more concerned with the personalities, emotional aspects of sports and physical activities. Section C. Short answer type questions. Each question carry 3 marks. Question number 19. Draw a neat and clean diagram of hockey play field with its measurement. This question is related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be, first of all, draw the diagram of hockey play field with the help of pencil, scale, protractor and other geometry tools. Then write its measurements such as length, breadth, penalty stroke position, D shooting circle, free space area for hockey play field, length of goal post, breadth of goal post, extra. Or mention the 6 sports terminology of badminton. This question is also related to chapter number 6, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be the 6 sports terminology of badminton are as listed below. Number 1, rally. 2, net touch. 3, let. 4, waist fault. 5, footwork. 6, net drop. Explain all the terminology of badminton into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 20. Briefly explain the placement avenues in the field of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 4, career aspect in physical education. The answer may be the placement avenues in the field of physical education are as listed below. Number 1, as a commentator in games and sports. 2, as a sports journalist in games and sports. 3, as a trainer. 4, as a aerobic instructor. As 5, as a athletic coach for athletes. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 21. Write a short note on Republic Day celebration. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be the 26th January is a red letter day in the history of India. On this day in 1950, India became a republic. The main Republic Day celebration is held in the national capital. On this day, ceremonious parades take place at the Rajpath. The President of India hosted the flag. Question number 22. Give the entire National Sports Awards. Explain Arjuna Award. This question is related to chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be the complete National Sports Awards are as listed below. Number 1, Arjuna Award. 2, Dronacharya Award. 3, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. 4, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Trophy. 5, Dhyan Chand Award. 6, Padam Shri Award. Detail of Arjuna Award. The Arjuna Award was introduced in 1961. It was named after the great prefect Shishya Arjuna of Mahabharata. This award is given to the sports personality who excels in games and sports for 3 consecutive years at national and international level. The awardees is given a bronze statue of Arjuna, a scroll and a cash prize along with monogram, blazers and a tie. Now, the cash prize money increased from the 3 lakh to 5 lakh. The award is decided by a 10 members committee which consists of 7 Olympic players and 3 members of Sports Authority of India. Question number 23. Explain the importance of physical education. This question is related to chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. The answer may be the importances of physical education in modern society in present era or as listed below. Number 1, physical growth and development. 2, intellectual development. 3, emotional development. 4, social development. 5, mental development. 6, cultural development. 7, neuromuscular development. 8, national integrations. 9, mental relaxations. 10, international understanding. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 24. Briefly explain the revival movement of modern Olympic Games. This question is related to chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be the credit of starting modern Olympic Games goes to Baron Paris de Coubertin of France. As per the wishes of his family member, took training of soldier in SET-CANNUAL. Due to lack of interest, he left the job. He studied the political science and had a strong interest to study the national and international problems. In 1893, he does struggle for the revival of Olympic Games. He called an international conference. The conference held at Paris on the 16th of June 1894 and 75 representatives of 13 countries attended the conference. They unanimously agreed that Olympic Games should be conducted every 4 years. The first modern Olympic Games held at Athens in the year 1896. Question number 25. Discuss the need of physical education in present era. The question is related to chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. The answer may be the need of physical education in present era can be summarized as under. Number 1, promotes sportsmanship. 2, constructive use of leisure time. 3, citizenship qualities developed. 4, health and safe habits developed. 5, international understanding developed. 6, national integration developed. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 26. Mention various systems of your body and explain one of them. This question is related to chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be the various systems of our body are number 1, muscular system, 2, circulatory system, 3, digestive system, 4, respiratory system. Then explain any one of the following systems. Question number 27. What is dislocation? Give its signs and symptoms. This question is related to chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be a dislocation is an injury to a joint, a place where two or more bones come together, in which the ends of your bones are forced from their normal position. Signs and symptoms of dislocation. Few signs and symptoms of dislocation are as listed below. Number 1. Deformity in the shape of a joint. 2. Swelling at the joint may be visible. 3. Severe pain over joint. 4. To make the movement of the joint easily. 5. You may experience numbness near or below the injury. Section D. Long answer type questions. Each question carry 5 marks. Question number 28. Discuss the role of diet in physical fitness as well as the performance of sports person. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer may be diet plays an important role in sports performance as well as in physical fitness. It helps in the attainment of proper growth and development. Everyone follows a balanced diet for proper growth and development. This type of diet to provide sufficient energy during training period. The diet during the competition should be consist of simple carbohydrates if required. On prolonged activity for more than 1 hour, it should more include fruits form rather than hard stuff form. It helps to maintain water balance of body along with sufficient quick energy sources like juice, bananas, extra. Every player follows a balanced diet for the proper growth and development. Or discuss various health risks associated with obesity. This question is related to chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer may be few health risks associated with obesity are as listed below. Number 1. Obese person cannot be very active. 2. Obesity increases infertility in women. 3. Extra load on heart brings hypertension or high blood pressure. 4. Respiratory problems are increased due to obesity. 5. Obesity persons prone to diabetes. Question number 29. Elucidate the significance of achievement and motivation in games and sports. This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be the significances of achievement and motivation in games and sports are as listed below. Number 1. Desire to receive social status. 2. Demonstrate ability and superiority over others. 3. There is a natural urge in human beings to compete, excel, and achieve something in different walks of life. 4. Whenever a person follows the path of learning, he may acquire some new skills. 5. Motivation may be natural or artificial. 6. Motivation will directly impact the level of success that you ultimately achieve. 7. Motivation also influences the level of performance when you begin a competitions. Or what do you mean by sports psychology? Discuss the importances of sports psychology in the sportsman career. This question is related to chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be sports psychology is an important ingredient of sports training program. It deals with the way in which various psychological states and traits influence sports performance. Few importances of sports psychology in the sportsman career are as listed below. Number 1, sports personality developed. 2, intelligence of sportsman developed. 3, motivational force developed. 4, attention and concentration power improved. 5, mental ability improved. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 30. Enumerate the evil effects of drugs abuse on individual and sports person. This question is related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be the body gets addicted to them and works only if these are taken regularly. If drug is not provided, the body starts itching and feels a lot of discomfort. This addiction is very powerful. Few harmful effects of drugs and abuse on individuals are as listed below. Number 1, drugs adversely affect cardiovascular system. 2, addiction to drugs would ultimately lead to death. 3, eyesight badly affected and hearing capacity also lost. 4, coordination of various body parts is slowly lost. 5, an addict remains aloof from the family and his relations with other members of the family become strained. Few harmful effects of drugs. The use of drugs for enhancing performance has been cursed to sports. Since most of the drugs have dangerous effect, but still athletes are using them. Some of the drugs have been explained below. Number 1, caffeine. 2, cocaine. 3, growth hormones. 4, diuretics. 5, morphine. 6, anabolic steroids. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines, or elaborate the effect of tobacco on sports performance. This question is also related to chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be various effects of tobacco on sports person are as listed below. Number 1, pulse rate increased. 2, blood pressure increased. 3, harmful effects on respiratory system. 4, oxygen capacity decreased. 5, blood circulation decreased. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Thanks and have a nice day.